That was a pretty good turn. I'll take that. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho! No, and then I mess it up. Oh, I had the advantage. Oh, no! No! Ah! Right at the end, I die. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome once again. Schubert here with an episode of Racing Wednesday. And today I decided to come back to the new school games from that old school SATA off-road racing game and jump back into Wreckfest. After playing SATA a couple times in the last couple weeks, I love that old game, but I felt like coming back into this game so we could do a little bit of crashing and bashing and not have to worry so much about avoiding other people, because if you remember in SATA, when you start hitting somebody else, it's like you get stuck on them, and it's really no fun. But in this new game, of course, the whole name of the game is wrecking, baby. So let's take a look. We are in the career regional juniors. We are still back here, and I have completed this one, but I don't believe I recorded this one. So we're going to take a look at the Demolition Racing series. We have 2 vehicles that we can use within it. It says we already completed it. However, I want to start again. I am using the rocket, so let's see what we can do with that. If it's no good, we'll go back to something else. As far as options go, we have the vehicle damage on realistic, which I do believe is the original soft body damage model that they had initially with the game until they created the normal, which is kind of a little bit, the vehicles are a little bit too tough at that point. Again, like I said, we are in the rocket. This might, actually, you know what? Let's get out of the rocket. Let's go to this one. Let's go to the TriStar. I think with the rocket's speed and top speed and all this, I think it might just be a little bit too fast for us on some of these tracks. So let's go with the TriStar. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a try. Let's give the TriStar a try. And there we have a beautiful view of the Fincross circuit, the main circuit. Looks like we got a nice amount of asphalt and gravel. Got about a 60-40 almost. So we could go a little bit softer on the suspension. Wait, did I read that right? Ooh, the other way around, actually. A little bit more stiff on the suspension. Gear ratio will leave the same. We'll put our brake balance to the back just to be safe for us. And then again, for the differential, I always have to read it. For some reason, I keep forgetting exactly what it does. A locked diff provides improved grip during high-speed cornering or accelerating at extreme rates at the cost of impairing maneuverability and handling. So you get better grip, but you lose handling. I don't know. I'll leave it. I'll leave it in the middle. You can see why it's easier for me to change settings in this game when it gives you an example off to the side and you only have 4 options, well 5 if you include the middle one, but you only have 4 extra options compared to a game like SATA where you can change the percentages of the right, left, front, back, all this stuff. And that's not even as involved as some games are, like if you jump into Project Cars, which I almost thought about doing today, but I'm really bad at that game, so I decided to do this instead. Okay, ooh, this is a right-hand drive. I didn't realize that. This is a goofy grid start. You can see we're here towards the back somewhere. Let's maneuver ourselves to the middle of the pack. Get past these guys. I know this is a sharper turn coming up here somewhere, right? Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different track. Oh, come on. I can't even see the track if you're in my way. There's like so much crashing going on, I can't even hear my own RPMs to know what gear I should be in. I tried in the settings to change that dramatically to really up my engine sound. No, I switched to second gear. That wasn't good. Okay, third, fourth, third, second. I slowed down too much with the brake there. Third. Maybe I should put some heads-up display stuff on for the viewers. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should put up some heads-up display, or should I leave it the way it is? Do you like this, or do you like being able to see the HUD as the driver is going around? The problem with Wreckfest is I don't think you can change what you see on the heads-up display. Like some other games let you select exactly what's up there. Third gear, fourth gear. Yeah, we didn't do so hot that race. 9th position. We can do better. We can do better. All right, for this one, I decided, hey, why not? I'll throw the heads-up display on. You can see exactly where I'm at in positioning and all that stuff. Now, this heads-up display isn't quite as intrusive as some others. There are some heads-up displays in racing games that just make you cringe because they take up more space than anything else. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. There we go. They take up too much space and they just really distract you when you're driving. It's probably easier for the viewer to see what I'm doing. You know, you can't look at the shifter to see what gear I'm in, so it would be really cool if these cars had at least a little bit of a display inside of them, but I definitely understand it's technically a derby car, and I've been around derbies for quite a few years. I know that you basically strip everything out of them. Give yourself just a bare bones vehicle to drive. Maybe add in some protection here and there, but for the most part, you take out anything electrical to avoid problems with that. Okay. I am using the clutch today, which is kind of nice. Makes it a little bit more immersive for me. Makes it a little bit easier to tell what gear I'm in, or when I'm going into a gear, I should say. Because unfortunately, in some of these games, if all you're doing is moving the shifter, you can't quite tell when it's actually going to engage into that gear. There we have the amazing Pine Hills Raceway short circuit. It's about 50-50 for tarmac and for asphalt, or just about 50-50, I should say. Let's get ahead of the pack here. Oh, look at that takeoff in this little guy. He's got some spirit. Oh, but I should have pulled the brake. Oh, no, I'm on a bad spot. Bad spot. Oh, and it got kicked out to neutral. That's why I wasn't going anywhere. I accidentally tipped my shifter. Pushed it back out to neutral. All right, we'll do better this time. Now, anytime I make those mistakes, you'll be able to see it with the heads-up display on. Damn it. I can't hide those mistakes from you. So I started to say at the end of the last race, my ankle has gotten a little bit better, so I am able to push the clutch now. I am wearing shoes, however. I don't normally wear shoes when I race. I actually am quite a fan of sock racing. Most of the time it's because when you have a wheel mounted on a desk and you only have so much space underneath the desk to have your feet and everything, adding an extra layer with the shoes kind of causes some problems. Get out of here. There we go, a little bit of an e-brake maneuver. Wow, there is like nothing left of my car here. I don't even know where to be on the track. That was a pretty good turn. I'll take that. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho! No, and then I mess it up. Oh, I had the advantage. Oh, no! No! Ah! Right at the end, I die. Oh, and I apologize if I clipped my mic there. Oh, man, that was just... I should be getting a mixer board in the next couple days that has a compression element to it. So hopefully that kind of stuff won't happen. But my damn, that was crazy. And I get a 16th place, did not finish because I died right at the end. What a Wreckfest. What an amazing... Tell you what, I was having a crappy day before this race. I was just kind of pissed off about some things, but this has... that one little element, that one little event has really made my day. Okay, here we are starting off in 12th. If I could get off this damn station wagon here. Oh, come on. I ended one race crazy. I don't need to start another one crazy. My wheel in the front left is already damaged. I missed what the message was, but the wheel is already damaged. So as I was saying at the end of the last race, before all that craziness happened, I twisted my ankle pretty good back around November, and I have been unable to use the clutch and stuff like that in games ever since. I've originally wanted to, since I started doing gaming here this winter, I originally wanted to start doing some American Truck Sim because I really love that game. It's relaxing. It's pretty easy to do an episode. You just jump in and you do a shipment and that's it. But without being able to push on the clutch, it just feels a little bit silly, really. Silly, really. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. It just feels a little bit silly because, you know, I could put it to automatic, but, I mean, what truck really is an automatic? What trucker really drives in an automatic? And the same thing goes with these kinds of races. I really love the feel of a clutch and pedals. The TMX pedals are just amazing, especially because I changed them so they are not in the GT configuration because I hate that configuration. It feels so unrealistic. Or the Formula 1, I mean, sorry, Formula 1. I think is the name of the configuration when they're down on the floor and you basically are pushing them straight. Those work well if you have a really low... now let me get this corner down because I always suck at this. Those work well if you have like a really low chair. Low to the ground, low to your pedals, everything else, and your legs are straight out in front of you. However, I'm sitting at a computer, in a computer chair, my feet are straighter up, much like I would be if I was sitting in my truck or something. And so I like to have them in the GT configuration, not the Formula 1 configuration. So there we have it. We got first place in the last race of that 4-race series. And that gives us first place overall, I guess, maybe. There you go, 1,050 points at the end of that. We bump up into 16th, and we unlock a few goodies. Level 16, I should say. Oops, and I bumped past it before we could look at everything, but that's okay. Congratulations. We got third place overall, so I could do a lot better if I jump back in. And as a matter of fact, why don't I try to do that? But why don't I put on the snow mod first? All right, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to do the snow mod in this racing series, but what happened is it applied itself to the first track and then didn't work for the next two and then worked on the last one. And what I mean by it did not work is that the physics were still there, so it partially worked, but the snow, the visual was not there. And so it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't turn out right. It was really great on the first track when it worked, but then when I popped into the second track and the visual of the snow wasn't there, it kind of lost its luster. Like, the traction, or lack thereof, was still very feelable, but the visible part of the snow was not there, if any of that makes sense. So instead, I decided just to go ahead and redo that all over on my own and skip it. Unfortunately, the last race I was doing pretty well, and then I got wrecked, so I didn't get too many points there. But I do have to, or did have to, go and purchase another vehicle so that we can do some of these other races. We needed a car that was a compact for some of them, like this event. We needed a car that was front-wheel drive for this event. And we needed one that was European for this event. So I went ahead, if I go back out to my vehicles here, and got the Firefly. Got it all pimped out, or at least pimped out as much as I can right now. And that is what we will be rolling with for a few races anyways. It matches all of those criteria. It's European, it's front-wheel drive, and it's compact. So the choice is mine right now, I guess. There's only one race here, and one race there. We could potentially do all three of these right now if they're any good. So let's go ahead and try the Compact Banger Derby. No, actually, that's a Derby, isn't it? That's a Derby. Let's go ahead and try this race, the Heat Race. I don't have another series in progress. I finished it. What the fuck? What other series do I have in progress? Oh, this one here. Okay, that is goofy. That is really goofy. Wow, way to trick me. Okay, so learn from my mistake. If you click on a thing, if you click on a event, this starts the event. So then if I click on this, it actually tells me that I'm abandoning this one. Why it does that, I don't know. I don't think the event should start until you go ahead and click start. Looks like our first track will be the Rosenheim Raceway, main circuit reverse. And I lied, this is a heat race event. So what that means is that there's more than one race. It's just the event leads up to one main race. So here we are in our vacuum cleaner. Once you get the RPMs revved up, that's at least what it sounds like to me. This is quite a change from the big rocket or the slightly smaller TriStar, but it looks like the AI is going this direction, so that's where we'll go. Oh my goodness. It's like it doesn't want to turn. I think a front-wheel drive vehicle would be better off. Rear wheel, you would think, would want to spin out and stuff like that. Oh man, come on here. It seems I did not switch to the manual with clutch for this somehow. I thought that was set once I did it in another event, but apparently not. So, despite the fact that I am hitting the clutch to change gears, it is not actually necessary for me to do that. Oh well. Another lesson learned. Check the settings every single time. I'm gonna head up this way this time. Wow, that was like he didn't know which way he wanted to go. Winner, winner, Zavis chicken dinner. Zavus. Zavus. It wasn't me, that's all I know. Well, I made it into the semifinal, so at least I have that. We can get going a little bit better here, hopefully. I turned the brake bias to the back just a little bit, hoping that'll give me a little bit better cornering maneuverability. Unfortunately, I was not able to change the fact that I messed up on the pressing the clutch in. I still do it though, because it gives me a better understanding of when I'm getting into the gear. I think I'm doing something a little bit too late there with this car. It's kind of difficult to tell if I should be braking a little bit earlier or switching my gears a little bit. Earlier. Who knows, maybe I should be pulling the e-brake to really slide around, but I don't know if that's quite possible in a front-wheel drive car like this. I know I used to drive a front-wheel drive car with the manual transmission, and if it was slippery, you could get it to slide with the e-brake, but not really on asphalt. That was a little bit more difficult. Mostly because the car was engineered to have good traction and good control. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, no! Stop it! He's like hitting me all up in the back end here. Come on, baby, light my Firefly. That's the car I'm driving right now. It feels more like a slug. They should have called this car the Slug because, I mean, the damn thing looks like a slug. And it feels kind of like one, too. Sounds a little bit more like a vacuum cleaner, though. Especially once you get those RPMs revved up too high. And the turning sucks. Look at that. I cannot get this thing to turn worth a damn. Ugh. GTA Gamer 2177. I do love the names they somehow came up with. We did make it into the championship round. I have changed out a few things, such as shortening up my gear ratios and messing around with my suspension, making it a little bit softer for these gravelly parts. I also changed my brake bias way to the back to hopefully give me some better cornering ability. I think on a front-wheel drive car, if the brake bias is to the back, maybe I'll have a better chance of turning the corners. I don't know. That's just an odd thought I had. Who knows? It might all be the same damn thing no matter what in this stupid rig. I definitely slow down a lot harder, I'll tell you that much. Is there a fifth gear in this thing? I don't even know. I don't think so. Not the way it's accelerating here. Seems like fourth gear's my max. The trick for me a lot of times is when I do things like shifting those gear ratios, especially to a shorter gear ratio, I really got to get myself ready to shift. Instead, a lot of times, like that, I just kind of, I don't forget, but I often neglect it. And why the heck? Oh, he hit me, that's why. Like that one there, I often neglect and I often go the same slow speed, and so I end up over-revving the engine a bunch, which in real life would probably kill me and make my pit crew really mad. Ooh. I should be listening to Breaking Benjamin's Firefly while I race this. Firefly! Da 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 da! I'm not a good singer, so I'm not gonna sing, but I'm just saying, that's a good song. And it'd be really fitting because we're driving the damn Firefly. Oh yeah, look at that, baby. Going for it. We are going for it. I am giving no... Oh, fuck. See there? I was talking and I forgot to shift. I tried. As you can see there, we didn't do so hot. It's kind of difficult switching from those big rear-wheel drive cars to this little front-wheel drive thing. And especially when I didn't get my settings correct. I don't know. It's just a pain in the butt. We do have our options now. We can go into this demolition derby to finish out the episode. And I think that's exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to check my stuff. Looks like I got everything I need, and we're going to go into it. No, it was still in manual with clutch. That's really weird. But there were times where I shifted it without pushing the clutch in, and it still went. So I don't know what the deal is there. For these derby races, I switch it just straight up to automatic. There's no reason in my mind to have it any other way. And I usually put it to a short gear ratio because you're not going very far. And brake balance, I keep it Kind of limited. Actually, to the front would be better because then we can really turn around easily. And you know what? I should have had it to the front in that last race. It would have made it a lot easier. It would have stabilized the vehicle. It would have increased understeer so we could have gotten into the corners easier. Actually, should do... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm a dumb driver. I don't know anything about how to actually set the damn vehicles up. So let's just bash. Let's just get in here and bash them up. Boom! That's you, baby. Oh, I had another clear shot at him. Come on. Oh, look at my engine sticking out already. Wow, this car really turns. Oh, my radiator is blown already. This realistic damage model is so tough in the derbies. Oh man, come on, get the hit. If you paid attention to any of my last derbies, you'll see that I have changed the... Damn it, I'm wrecked already. Oh, we did not get very far. I did change the speed of the backup camera, so there's no delay. It just whips right around. I was getting too annoyed with that slow turnaround. Let's go ahead and try that again. Nobody wants to lose that bad. I mean, we didn't even get one takedown. I mean, to be fair, I don't have any... besides the roll cage, I don't really have any armor on this vehicle. So we are in a bit of trouble that way. I'm going to be a strategic jerk. There we go. There we go. Let's get somebody. Boom, right in your front. And I'm just going to keep backing up this whole time. It's going to be hard. It definitely is going to be difficult. Just because with the front wheel drive... Oh, no, don't tip me over. Shit. No, I don't want to have to reset my vehicle. That's the one thing I don't like to do. It makes the game feel a little bit less realistic in a lot of ways. Now, if they were to... what is it? If they were to give a flag, stop the race, or stop the derby, and then reset a vehicle, that would be fucking realistic and cool. Oh, I didn't get a takedown on him? Okay, come on, baby. Yes! Did I get a takedown? At least tell me I got one takedown. I didn't get it. Oh. We're gonna have to do that one more time. One more time. I just can't allow the results of that last one. We gotta do that again. One more time, folks. Let's do it. See what we got. Okay, once again, tuning all the way soft, all the way short. I don't know what I should do for the differential. Does it really matter in this? Like, should I have it all the way open? Yeah, sure, let's do it all the way open. Why not? We'll try it there. I don't know if it really matters. I'm gonna do the same sneaky BS I did before. And just kind of sneak over here and then back up. I really don't want to hit my engine on anybody as much as I can avoid it. Come on, stop it, stop it, stop it! And there I get hit in the engine. I at least mitigated some of that damage by making him hit my front left. Oh my gosh, how am I stuck on the wall here? And I'm almost dead already. Almost dead. Yep, there we go. And I'm dead again. 0 takedown, 16th position. This just isn't our day. One more time. Come on, Dad, please. Please, can we just try it one more time? Let me try the all the way locked. Just... I don't know if it'll really matter in the demo derby, but... And I'm just gonna go for it this time. Just gonna pin it right towards somebody. Nope, didn't happen. Oh, I'm getting bumped here. Getting pushed into the corner. You could get off of me now. That'd be great. Or I'll keep pushing you. Hopefully somebody kills you. That would be cool. Ooh, looks like we got him a little bit. Not a lot, not enough. Get our e-brake, whip around. There we go. I damaged somebody pretty good, but I am about to be wrecked. Seems like if I can ever look at the ground again. Oh my gosh, and my camera was going crazy because I kept switching up what I was doing. And there we have it, I'm wrecked. I did get a takedown. I did get one takedown. But we got 15th overall. I'll accept it. I got a takedown at least. I'm happy about that. There we go, 15th place. Didn't get too many points. We actually had more points in that 5th place finish than we did here. But it is what it is. That's Wreckfest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It wasn't the greatest day of racing, but it wasn't too bad either. I had some fun. Had some good races. Unfortunately, the snow mod did not seem to work for me today. I really wish it did. I'm going to take a look and see just what the issue is. Hopefully, I can get it fixed and take care of it. And we'll use it then in the next Wreckfest. I almost said Wreckfest Wednesday. See, that's how close I was calling it. How close I was to calling it Wreckfest Wednesday. So now I got to take a step back and say, okay, it's Racing Wednesday. I'm mixing it up with a lot of different racing games. So far, only 3, but I got a few more on my list that I want to throw in there sometime. So we'll see. But today, I felt like Wreckfest. Today, Wreckfest kicked my ass. Unfortunately, we didn't get too many W's in it. But, hey, it was still a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Have yourselves a good Racing Wednesday.